Alongside head Javelina women's basketball coach Michael Madrid, I'm Mark and Sarah for Javelina Athletics. As the Javelinas prepare for one more homestand here in 2020, Coach, you guys are at home against TW on Thursday and Tarleton on Saturday. Obviously, last two games at home for you guys, but how excited do you feel like your team is for these last two opportunities here this season?
You know, it's always exciting, number one, to play at home and to have the opportunity to finish the season at home, especially for the seniors, is special.
You come into this situation, obviously it's right now it's less than ideal. You guys have been eliminated from competition for the LSC tournament, but you've preached a lot about the idea of going 1-0 every day, trying to get better every day. And obviously this team has the opportunity to do that this week the same way they will, say, over the summer or next November or October. How do you get the message across to your team, or what's the message you want to send to your team to let them know that these days matter just as much as the days next season, and make sure that they know that, you can kind of compete and get better and improve today the same way you can any other point in time, regardless of what the situation is, of everything kind of outside of this weekend?
So much is just about consistency. You know, if you came to our practice this morning, you wouldn't know that these were our last two games that we're playing this season. You know, we continue to have the same approach every day. We go through our practice plan, we go through our shooting drills, we go through our offensive build-ups and our defensive build-ups. Went through our scouting report this morning, and so, just continuing to stay the course, just continuing to coach them as absolutely hard as we can, and moving forward and looking forward to playing Thursday night.
You've talked a lot about how you've been happy with the effort that you've seen from this team. Have you been impressed at the way this team has kind of come to work and come to play every day, regardless of what happened yesterday, regardless of what might have happened Thursday? How impressed have you been by the way this team has continued to come to work and put an effort on a daily basis?
One thing we've always talked to the team about, and this even comes from outside perspectives, people that have watched us play, people that maybe have been around the program for a while, their effort level has just been tremendous all year long. They continue to do the things we ask them to do. From an offensive standpoint, we continue to get open shots and do the things, and they're executing. And so we've been pleased with them from that standpoint. And, again, just another opportunity to get better on Thursday and move on through Saturday and kind of see where we're at from there.
What are the goals you have for this team this weekend? Obviously facing two competitive teams who want to win these games badly as y'all do.
The biggest goal is just to, again, continue to see how good we can be as a team. Every time we enter a season, we want to see how good that particular team can get. This team has continued to improve week to week, day to day. Have an opportunity to play against TWU, two teams that obviously we're familiar with, Texas Women's and Tarleton, having played them before. And so, just looking forward to finishing strong, looking forward to trying to put on a good show for the home crowd, and looking forward to letting our seniors go out with a bang.
What do you feel like are the areas of improvement you've seen? What do you feel like the areas you've seen this team improve the most consistently over the course of this season?
Togetherness, just cohesiveness. We've faced a lot of adversity. We've gone through, some roster adjustments. We've gone through some injuries, and so it's kind of like, next woman up is kind of been our motto, and we talk to them all the time. And, I've mentioned this before in one of our interviews. We've told our team, every one of you is going to help us win a basketball game. We don't know when that's going to be. We don't know how many minutes you're going to play, but that has kind of come to fruition all year long, and it just seems to be that people who maybe weren't playing earlier in the year are playing a lot of minutes now, and they're given opportunities, and all you can do is take advantage of those opportunities.
You mentioned the opportunity to send your seniors out with a bang. Senior Day will be on Saturday. What is that day like for you as a head coach?
It's kind of bittersweet. I haven't really had an opportunity to be around Angelica and Lydia for a long time, but in the time that I have been around them, they've worked extremely hard. They've done everything that we've asked of them to do. Obviously, change is not easy for them coming into a new season with a new head coach, but I think they've really embraced the challenge, and I think they've embraced the culture change that we've tried to establish here. And so, just want them to have a really good final game on Saturday, but looking forward to Thursday as well, and then just kind of see how it pans out on Saturday, and then look forward to giving them a hug and telling them that we care about them, and moving on from there.